Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is this autumny blue floral nail set. These stickers here were the inspiration for this nail set. I love the colors. I thought the dark blue was very autumny. I love dark blue in the autumn. I think it is such a beautiful and versatile color. So I wanted to do a nail set showing off that color. So I am using a bunch of different nail products here, different gels and stuff, and I'll have everything listed in the description box down below. So I'm just going in first by doing a layer of each of the colors here, and most of these gels are actually a bit sheer, so I definitely go in and do 2 coats off camera. This is actually a builder gel over here from Beetles, but I'm not using it in the builder capacity to build strength or anything. I just love the color and I thought it matched the flowers perfectly. I liked the beiginess of it. It wasn't too white, too pink. It was a great beigey color, but this is actually a builder gel that you can use to create structure to a natural nail if you wanted to. And then this blue here is actually the star of the show. I love this kind of blue color in the autumn. It goes with so many different colors. It goes with yellow, it goes with browns. It's so beautiful. So to bring more of that color into the nail set here, I'm doing this like half French nail over here on the nude nails. So I'm just going over, in a angled shape. I started off by outlining my shape first with a liner brush, then I filled in the space with the larger gel brush from the bottle just so that it wouldn't take up too much time, and then I perfected and smoothed out the edges with the liner brush. And I do go in with 2 coats of this as well because you can see it's a bit sheer and you can still see the color underneath peeking through, so I go in with 2 layers with this color over here as well. And once those are finished, I am bringing in more of this light blue color here that's got the black flecks in it. This is from Koko&Claire. It is such a cute polish. I love it. The color is great, and I love that it's got like the little flecks in it. It really just adds some character to the nails. So just adding a bit of an outline over here with that color to make the whole set cohesive. And I got a little bit where I didn't want it, so just used a lint-free wipe to wipe that off. And now I am going in with base coat to cover the whole thing. I'm not doing anything in particular, it's just that the extra layers of polish kind of created a bit of a bumpy, uneven surface with the polish being, layered up on top of each other. So I'm just putting the base coat over to create a smooth, flat surface so there are no ridges and bumps. For the middle nail here, I'm going in with some Rhinestone glue and I'm going to create a gem placement. So I'm going in with some gold and blue gems for this look here. These blue gems that I am using here are actually pretty iridescent. They're kind of clear with a very subtle blue hint, but placing them on a blue background really helped the vibrancy of the color, which I absolutely loved. But if you place these gems on a different color background, it might actually pull different and kind of create different colors. So even though it does have the blue hint to it, it was definitely a lot more subtle before placing it on the blue background, which I thought was really cool. So now these are the flowers that were the inspiration for the nail set. So I am going to grab a couple of them and place them on the center of the nail here over the French line. And then just to add a bit more glitz and glam, because I do love my rhinestones, I'm going to create a bit of kind of like a French line following the curve. I mean, it's a curved French, not a full French, but just adding in some beads over here. And as you can see, these are the blue beads that I used before, but because they are being placed on a lighter surface, they're not showing up as blue, which I think is really cool because it brings the whole look and the whole design together, but it's not so samey and matchy. They look different being on different backgrounds, but they still have that same underlying tone, which I think adds variety to the look, but doesn't clash. It still adds a lot of input, and it looks really beautiful. And just doing the same over here with those blue iridescent beads. Now, I was actually having a bit of a struggle with these beads over here. I think I put down way too much rhinestone glue and they were just shifting all over the place, so I had to keep futzing around with them, but once I had them placed, they looked great. Now going in with some more flowers on these speckled nails over here, I'm just kind of taking different colors and different flowers that pique my interest and kind of placing them somewhat randomly, but also kind of in some sort of design. I kind of just placed them where I saw you know, looked like the area can use some designs. And I'm primarily using the beige and the blue, but I did throw in that white one over there just to add some variety. And I did leave a space in the corner, you'll see, for more gems to pull the whole design together. So I'm doing kind of the same idea on this nail over here, but kind of placing the flowers in, like, on the opposite sides of the nail. And leaving that larger corner over there open from flowers so that I can do a bead design over there and throw in some gems. I love little cuticle cuff nail designs. I think they are so pretty. They really just add so much input and design, and they, even when they're like subtle, like this set over here, it's just 3 beads, but it really enhances the whole look of it, and I love it. When I have space and room for a bead design by the cuticle area, I definitely do it. I think it's really impactful. And finally, for this set, I thought a matte top coat would look really cool. I find with stickers, when I use them on my own nails or on nail tips, making them matte actually brings out the design on them so much more vibrantly. You can see the nails that I have on my hands currently. I have butterfly stickers on them, and when I did a shiny top coat, they kind of just didn't look so vibrant, and as soon as I did the matte, they really, you know, the detail just really came out of them, and I think it was a great choice. So I wanted to do the same for this nail here. For this set, I wanted to do the matte. I think the flowers just really do something special when they're matte. The detail really comes out in them, and they look super, super beautiful. And I'm being careful not to top coat over the gems over here, especially with matte top coat, because then all of the shine and sparkle of the gems would be completely diminished as soon as it went into the lamp. So being very careful not to get any matte top coat. I try to avoid getting top coat, even shiny top coat on them in general, because they tend to lose their shine, but especially with a matte top coat, they'll just come out of the lamp looking dull and flat. So definitely take your time here and don't go over your gems with top coat. So going in small strokes to make sure that everything is secure. And here is the final set. I think the matte just really enhances this whole look. I love the bead set, gem placement in the center nail. I think it's so beautiful. Let me know what you think of this design down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!